Oh yes, so we are just about ready for the start of game number 2. Cricketers for Christ versus CW Transport Stable Boys. It's a Group E encounter. CW Transport Stable Boys from Dexter Ramdani, Michael Hernandez, Ryan Suku, Frank Rampasad, Ashton John, Darius Ramdani, Devon Gibson, Dickie Wallace, Roger Ramdani, Cleon Burnley, and Ian Charles. That's the CW Transport Stable Boys team for today. Cricketers for Christ, Israel Bachu, Frankie Raghunath, Roshan Ramgu, Kwesi Boyce, Marcus Dulagal, Timothy Bachu, Jamil Churuman, Alim Mohammed, Kevin Ramdani, Kenneth Lala, and Newton Garcia. That's the outfit for Cricketers for Christ for this encounter. Earlier we saw big screen Norman's win ball cricket. Big screen Norman's 11. They were the victors. They were the victors against Deaf Stars United. Cricketers for Christ had won the toss and they have asked CW Transport Stable Boys to take first strike. So in just a short, we will be ready for this encounter. In the meanwhile, we go back to Gio. Oh yes. Cricketers for Christ versus C. Wallace Transport Stable Boys. Opening the batting for C. Wallace Transport Stable Boys. Dexter Ramdani and Cleon Burnley. Ramdani, he is the striker, number 9 on his back. Jamil Charuman, he's opening the bowling for Cricketers for Christ. So Charuman, he's operating right arm over the wicket from the big screen, and here he is, first delivery, a drive and a miss by Ramdani. This one pitching just outside the off stump, holding his line. Ramdani looking to play that one on the above extra cover, mistaken by the keeper. Well, a good start by Cricketers for Christ. Wrong is a lovely bit of feeling as well. Driving again. Never peeling on the outer half of Ramdani's bat. Going out to a backward point. The fieldsman in position, getting that right hand out. Restricting the scoring to just one. So with number 11 on his back, Burnley. He's on strike. Just dropped this one in front of him. Looking for a single. Been sent back by Ramdani wisely so. Fieldsman out at cover point. Attacking extremely quickly. Preventing the chance of any run. One without loss over number one. This one is played in the out too long on. Man is filling there. So good bit of fielding there. Take it up on the first bounce. Attempted to throw to the bowler's end. Instead, he decided to hold on to it. This one is played out to backward square leg. 1, 2 bounces into the boundary for 4. So Ramdani again looking for the maximum. This time looking to go over mid wicket. Again, not timing that one. The ball coming off the inner half of the bat. 2 bounces into the backward square leg boundary for 4. Total moves on to 6 with that boundary. 6 without loss. This is over number 1. Game number 2. Cricketers for Christ. C. Wallace Transport Stable Boys. Lovely bowling again. He's bowling in the orthodox fashion, round arm. And that's orthodox hardball fashion, that is, not orthodox wind ball. Orthodox wind ball will be bent elbows. So Charuman, wide delivery outside the off, wide outside the off, out of the pitch really. And no ball is a signal by umpire Gary Cupido. Charuman to Ramdani, flashing at the outside the off again. Yet again, just a bit too wide by Charuman. Again, the umpire signals a wide. Total moves on by 1 to 8. 8 without loss over number 1. Still a very good over thus far. This one is driven out to cover. A good stop nonetheless. Couldn't prevent the single. Wasn't sure where the ball had gone. Brings an end to over number 1. Winning the toss and deciding to field. Cricketers for Christ, that is. Their first over cost 9 runs. Marcus Dalabai. That's the new bowler. 9 without loss. C. Wallace Transport Stable Boys. Well, bang goes the wicket. Ramdani goes. Wicket number 1. 9 runs on the board. New batsman, Dickie Wallace. Ah, lovely delivery. Dickie looking to just work it on the onside, getting right in behind it. Getting that second defense going, both legs together. Again, getting right behind it, looking for a single, looking to work it on the onside. Partner calling for a single, no response by Wallace. So Dalabai bowling a very good over thus far. First couple of deliveries, very good. 9 for 1. Looking to pull one. That is outside the off stump. Looking to hoist that one over that square leg area. No contact made. So good bowling thus far again by Dalabai. Operating right arm over the wicket. Just a couple of paces. Short delivery. Pulled into that backward square leg boundary. For 4. Well, lovely shot by Wallace. Really making Dalabai pay for that bad delivery. So Dalabai after bowling a good tight line straight just a bit on Wallace's legs. He go on his legs again. Same result. This time one bounce into that backward square leg boundary for 4. So end of over number 2. 17 for 1. Oh yes. So again we say congratulations to the first game winner. Big screen Normans 11. They were the victors over Deaf Stars United. This is game number 2. Cricketers for Christ. They're up against C. Wallace Transport Stable Boys. Remember earlier, Cricketers for Christ had won the toss and had asked C. Wallace to take first strike. Ali Mohammed, first delivery, eluding the keeper. Keeper immediately apologizing. And it's a bye signal by umpire Cupido. Total moves on by 1 to 18. Well, lovely weather we've got this evening. Lovely crowd. Just a bit quiet, the crowd this evening. After a hectic Sunday. Oh my goodness. Trouble here now. Well, Wallace goes run out. Looking for a single, being sent back by his partner. He's gone. 18 for 2. New batsman, Ryan Suku. He's gone after Wallace was run out. So Alim, this one given a little bit of width outside the off, the batsman reaching for it. Got somebody on it, plays it out to point. But there's some protection in that cover point boundary. So just a single. Total moving on to 19. 19 for 2. This is over number 3, 3 of 7. Alim again. Oh, well. That one was short. It was slow. The batsman rocking back, waiting for it. Played it hard into the ground. Just a single. Well, he's angry with himself and he should be. Bad delivery. In this occasion, just a single. So can be considered a good delivery. So Alim again. This one is lovely delivery. That one pitching and leaving the right-handed batsman who looking to play on the onside. No contact made. 20 for 2. Over number 3. So a little adjustment being made to the field. A drive and a miss. Well. End of the over. End of a good over. The end of over number 3. After being sent into bat. C. Wallace Transport Stable Boys at 20 for 2. New bowler from the commentary and Israel Bechu. Ryan Suku, the batsman for that's Burnley. Suku, he's the non-striker. Just about to say Burnley, the more bowly of the two batsmen, but both of them similar built. Burnley, number 11, it is on his back. Suku, number 8. Short delivery outside the off, having a big heave at that, misses. Taken by the keeper with a little difficulty. Well, it seems that the keeper damaged his back somewhat, had pulled some bone or something in his back. Going for that one. 20 for 2. This is the Strictly FX Super 7s Winball Cricket Tournament. Again, another pull and another miss. A little easier to take by the keeper, this one. Oh, yes, some of the sponsors we've got on this evening. These are the guys we have to keep thanking. They are the ones that make this cricket possible. Slow delivery, lovely delivery. Given a little bit of air, just looped. Batsman again swinging, beaten by the lack of pace on that one. Through him. Total remains on 20. 20 for 2. So again, we'd like to say thank you to Strictly FX Cutting Edge Limited. 1-2 tray print as the bowler is into Burnley. Burnley just pushes it up on the offside. So there's a very short extra cover. That's the man doing the fielding. A swing and a miss. One that is outside the off stump, wide outside the off stump. Outstretched arms of umpire Harper signals a wide. Total moves on by 1 to 21 for 2. Oh, even wider. There was no doubt whatsoever with this one. 22 for 2. So again, we'd like to say thank you to Big Screens Limited, Digital Play. As Burnley again looking to play that big shot. Well, good trouble here. The appeal goes up. The batsman, well, the umpire has called for a review. The batsman has run all the way to the end of the boundary. So it seems that he knows something that the square leg umpire doesn't. So while we're waiting on that decision, Gio will give us a little entertainment. Oh yes, so Suku goes, run out. Wicket number 3 goes, 22 runs on the board. So again, we'd like to say a special thank you to the Ministry of Sport and Youth Affairs, the Sport Company of Trinidad and Tobago, Buzz Concepts, JLL Technology, Carib, Stag, Amstel Bright, Turbo Energy Drink, Trinidad Fresh Juices, Oasis Premium Purified Water, Flavorite, your favorite ice cream, Ultimate Events Limited, Johnny Walker, Keep Walking, and the Ricky Ragunanan Group of Companies. This is the Strictly FX Super 7s Win Ball Cricket Tournament 2016. You are watching game number 2, Cricketers for Christ versus C. Wallace Transport Stable Boys. Michael Hernandez in batsman. Big swing, big miss. End of over number 4 at the end. Being sent into bat. Stable Boys at 22-4-3. New bowler, the left-handed Frankie Ragunath. Last time I saw Frankie, he was playing for a team called Just Friends. Very good player he is, Frankie. Not the youngest on the field, I'm sure. Left arm, wrong the wicket, Frankie. Ah, lovely delivery. Given just a bit of head swinging into the right-handed batsman. A single the result. So down by the barbecue guy, there's a display of bats. You can check Dion or Ken. This one is swung out to square leg. 2 men is attacking it. It's just a single. Ashton John, the new batsman. Frankie to John, a swing and a miss. So good bowling by Frankie. Known for keeping things just a bit tight. 24 for 4. CW Transport Stable Boys. C Wallace Transport Stable Boys. Ah, lovely bowling again by Frankie this time. That one pitched outside the off stump. A big heave by the batsman, but pitching, leaving him. End of over number 5. After being sent into bat, Stable Boys are 24 for 4. So the opening bowler is back for his second over. Jamil Charuman. So he's back for over number 6, his second over. A swing, bang goes the wicket. Wicket number 5 goes. Well, immediate success for Charuman. 24 for 5. Oh yes, this is the Strictly FX Super 7s in conjunction with the Forward Sports Movement Windball Cricket Tournament 2016. You are watching game number 2, Cricketers for Christ versus the C Wallace Transport Stable Boys. Early on, remember, Cricketers for Christ had won the toss and has asked Stable Boys to take first strike. Struggling a bit, Stable Boys. 24 for 5. C Wallace Transport Stable Boys. Devon Gibson. Very tall guy. Wonder if he plays cricket. Hardball, that is. But looks almost like a toothpick in his hands. So Jamil to Gibson. Outside the off, wide outside the off. Outstretched arms of umpire, upper signals are wide. Total moves on by 1 to 25. 25 now for 5. This is the penultimate over of this inning. A drive and a miss. And another wide. Pitching just outside the off stump. Going further away from the left-handed batsman with the angle. But good bowling nonetheless by Jamil. Well, get a little back on it this time. The bowler looking back quickly at the umpire. Fortunately for him, the batsman got an edge on it. Dropping short of the keeper though. 26 for 5. C Wallace Transport Stable Boys really struggling now to put bat to ball. This one is driven. There's a feeling at backward point. Well, Gibson, I would normally take about 18 to 20 steps to come from one end to the other with that pitch running. Gibson did it in 5 steps. Very long legs, Gibson. Just ambled down the wicket. Got there quickly. Short. In the air. Out too long on. 1 bounce. Coming back for 2. He could be in some trouble here. The throw was just short. And Gibson, those long legs of his, this time had to just step on it a little bit. Made it easily in the end. 29 for 5. As we say, a special good evening to all the fans who came out this afternoon. Mothers, daughters, fathers, children, sons, sponsors, spectators, well-wishers. A pleasant good evening to you all. So nice to see wonderful people taking in excellent cricket. Down the leg this one, and another wide. So Jamil struggling with his line. 30 for 5. Well, there's one legal delivery left. Oh, and yet again another wide. So really struggling now. Charuman. 31 for 5. That's what, 7 runs come off this over. I think just 2 off the bat. Much better delivery. Just outside the off stump. A big drive by the batsman. Miss. End of over number 6 at the end. 31 for 5. New bowler, Kwesi Boyce. He will be operating from the big screen end. The side screen end, really. The road end, the center end, the eastern end. Take your pick. The pavilion end. The end opposite the commentary end. The choice is yours. The same end. That's the 7th and final over. Boyce the bowler. Gibson the batsman. Over number 7. 31 for 5. Right arm, wrong the wicket. Bang goes the wicket. Looking for a big drive. Looking to hit down the ground. Gibson misses. He is gone. So success for Boyce immediately. New batsman, number 17 on his back, Ian Charles. No relation to Musselman Darren. 31 for 6. C. Wallace Transport Stable Boys. Bang goes the wicket, a swing and a miss. Well, wicket number 2 in the final over has gone. 31 for 7. Oh, yes. So very good over. Being bowled by Boyce. Final over. First two balls, 2 wickets. He's on a hat trick, boys. We already had 2 hat tricks in this tournament. Frank Rampasad, the new batsman. Well, staves off the hat trick. Leg by is a signal by umpire Gary. 32 for 7. Over number 7. John the batsman. Boyce the bowler. Swing and a miss. Looking for a single that is not there. So Boyce again to John. A swing and a miss. Going for a single. And he misses. Well, running to the wicket. Trying to get just a little closer so that he won't miss. Well, he missed by a mile. From just about 3 feet. $33 for 7. Stable boys. A lovely shot by Frank Rampasad. Giving himself some room on the leg. Hitting that one. That one came from the middle of the bat like a bullet into the cover boundary for 4. Excellent shot. 37 for 7. Where was Frank all the time? Probably watching, just waiting, biding his time. Hoping that he would get a chance to show his worth. Well, that's a lovely shot. Shot of the match thus far. Again, a big drive, giving himself room, but playing on the other half of the bat, the outside edge. Out to third man. Just a single on this occasion. Brings an end to over number 7. End to the inning at the end of C. Wallace's Transport Stable Boys' innings. Remember earlier, they were sent in to bat. They have posted 30 runs for the loss of 7 wickets. Again, you are watching the Strictly FX Super 7s Win Ball Cricket Tournament. We would like to say a special thank you to Strictly FX, Cutting Edge Limited, 123 Print, Big Screens Limited, Digicel Play, Ministry of Sport and Youth Affairs, the Sport Company of Trinidad and Tobago, Buzz Concepts, JLL Technology, Carib, Stag, Amstel Bright, Turbo Energy Drink, Trinidad Fresh Juices, Oasis Premium Purified Water, Flavorite, Ultimate Events Limited, Johnny Walker, and the Ricky Ragunanan group of companies. Until we are ready for the second half of this encounter, it's back to DJ Gio. Oh yes, so we are just about ready to get a second half of this game on the way. See Wallace Transport Cable Boys and Delta because they had posted 38 runs. Cricketers for Christ, they need 39 for a victory. Opening the bowling for Stable Boys, Ashton John. First delivery, batsman just pushes on the offside for a single, so he's off the mark. And Cricketers for Christ, they are on their way. Opening the batting for Cricketers for Christ. Newton, Garcia, and Israel Bechu. So Garcia, he's off the mark. So they will have to be at their best, Stable Boys, to defend this total. Ah, Bechu goes long, hard, high, far, lovely shot. That's over mid wicket for 7. Excellent shot by Bechu, picking that one up and dispatching it nicely over the mid wicket boundary. Excellent shot. So John again wrong the wicket to Bechu. Bechu in the air, man is getting on it. The man at cover, it takes the catch. Bechu goes, wicket number 1, 8 runs on the board. New batsman, Kwesi Boyce. So 7 and out for Bechu. Garcia on strike. This one is driven out to long off. Lovely bit of feeling. Is that Griffith down there? Reverse. Man is getting on it. Takes the catch. Garcia goes. Well, excellent work now by C. Wallace. Transport Stable Boys picking up number 2 with 8 runs on the board. New batsman, Roshan Ramdeo. Well, that's a good start by Stable Boys. Cricketers for Christ, their target is 39. Playing that one out to cover. There's some protection there. Not much power in that one. Hit into the ground. 8 for 2. So games on tomorrow, Wednesday 11th, starting at 6:45 p.m. The first game is started. Moto One North Stars, they are up against the A team. Right in behind that one, using his wrist, well, looking for a single that's not on. End of over number 1, needing 39 for a victory. Cricketers for Christ are 8 for 2. Devon Gibson has a build like a build like Carlos Buffett. Whoa. Oh yeah. Looks exciting, the start of his run up. Yeah, here you go. Aye! Oh, it's bowled! Looking to guide that first delivery into the tailman area. Misses, bang goes the wicket. He is gone. Devon Toro Gibson. Here he is again at the start of his mark. Yeah. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Yeah, here we go. Rolling that ball in the palm of his hands. Batsman got to watch it now. The new batsman is Jamil Charuman. Here he goes. Kick. And he goes into Charuman. Drive and a miss. Just beating the outside edge. 8 for 3. Cricketers for Christ. Needing a 39 for a victory. Devon, the bull. Here he goes. Into Charuman. Oh, lovely delivery. Just working this one off his body. Charuman for a single. Must be glad that he's off the strike, Charuman. So the bull really having things his own way here. Very imposing figure is Griffith. Gibson. Oh, here he is again. Love this action. Must high the kick, and he's off. Shot. Bang into Bokava. Lovely shot. Well, as a bad delivery, it was short. It was outside of him. It was asked to be it, and it was hit for 4. Excellent shot by Ramdale. 13 for 3. Well, I just love the action of Griffith. So we've got fish breath on sale. Fish breath, there's fish breath. Oh, lovely shot. And a short delivery this time wide. Had a little bounce in it. The batsman rocking back and hitting that one over point for the maximum. Excellent shot. Total races on to 20 now. 20 for 3. So after a big start, the ball has been hit for 2 boundaries. He has decided to change his line of attack. He's now operating round the wicket. Here he is again. Goes short, pulled away to the fine leg boundary. Will it get to there? There's a fieldsman running around. Just a single. 21 for 3. Fish broth there is next to the container, and down at the end we've got some display of bats down there. Now, there's a lot of people, I'm told, asking about the bats, the price and so on. It's $200 for the bats. You can take this number 7639889. You will get onto the guy that makes the bats. It's $200 each. 21 for 3. Cricketers for Christ. So Ashton John is back for his second over. Just outside the off stump. The appeal goes up. Umpire has nothing to do with it. The bowler all by himself in that appeal. So John again. Oh, bang goes the wicket! Wicket number 4 goes, 21 runs on the board. Cricketers in Christ making hard work of the 39 runs that they need to get. 21 for 4. New batsman, Kenneth Lala. 21 for 4. We're looking to play that one on the offside. Ball just coming back into him, taking the inner half of the bat, going out to mid-on. 21 for 4. The target, 39. Drive out to extra cover. So lovely bowling by John. This is his second over number 3. This one is played in the air. Oh! Well, Gibson made no attempt really to make a catch of that. Just stood his ground, probably lost it in the air a bit. Certainly the catch was on. Fortunately for the batsman. 22 for 4. We've got one legal delivery left in over number 3. So remember, we've got 2 games on tomorrow, Wednesday. Motor One North Stars, they're up against the A team in game 1. In game 2, 90.5 Bamboo All Stars, they're up against Hunters. And meanwhile, John bowling lovely second over thus far. This one is driven down to on the inside. Gibson again, the man in attendance. So just a single. End of over number 3. At the end, needing a 39 for a victory. Cricketers for Christ at 23 for 4. Oh, yes. 19 runs needed. 4 overs left. Dexter Ramdani, the bowler for C. Wallace Transport Stable Boys. He has been given bowling duties over number 4 from the commentary end. So again, we would like to say a special thank you to Ricky Ragunan and Group of Companies, Johnny Walker, Ultimate Events Limited, Flavorite, Oasis Premium Purified Water as Ramdani comes in. A lovely delivery on the middle side of the batsman, getting back and working it off his legs for a single. Charuman. Total moves on to 24 with that single. 24 for 4. So Ramdani over the wicket now, to the right-handed Lala. Kenneth Lala. Oh, working this one off his legs, Lala. Scamper through for a single. 25 for 4. So we did have two lovely games on this evening. Tomorrow will be two exciting games for excellent teams carded to play tomorrow. Expecting a packed Savannah tomorrow, Wednesday, for both games. Motor One North Stars, they're up against the A team in game one. Ramdani to Sherman, who drives out to a straightish mid-wicket for a single. So dealing in singles now, Cricketers for Christ. 26 for 4. This time working this one off his legs into mid-wicket. Good throw, good feeling, good throw. Right alongside the wicket. 27 for 4. Well, I guess that's all that is required by Cricketers for Christ. This one, again, looking to work it off his legs. Will it have enough to get into the boundary? Fieldsman picking it up just inside the boundary. Just a single again. So a single from every delivery thus far in this over. We've got one final delivery left. One legal delivery left in this over number 4. 28 for 4. Outside the off-stand, the batsman reaching for it. Into that third man boundary it goes for 4. So the final ball in over number 4 brings the boundary 32 for 4. Over number 5. 32 for 4, Cricketers for Christ. Michael Hernandez, the bowler. Charman, the batsman. Drives on the onside. Out to wideish long on. Just a single. Gibson is the man feeling in that position. 33 for 4. $33 for 4. Yeah, certainly can't forget his name, Gibson. Very unique bowling style. This one played upon the offside, out to mid-off. No run on this occasion. Over number 5, 33 for 4. 39 is the target. So Cricketers for Christ seems to be running away with this one. Ah, lovely shot. Picking that one up and dispatching it over the square leg fence for the maximum. Lovely 7. Brings an end to the game. Congratulations for Cricketers for Christ. They are the victors over C. Wallace Transport Stable Boys in game number 2. Well, we had two lovely games on this evening. In the first game, Big Screen Normans 11. They came up against Deaf Stars United. Big Screen Normans 11. They were the victors. And the game that you have just witnessed, game number 2, Cricketers for Christ, they were the victors over C. Wallace Transport Stable Boys. Games on tomorrow. Motor One North Stars, they take on the A team. That's in game 1 at 6:45 p.m. In game 2, 90.5 Bamboo All Stars, they are up against Hunters. Again, we would like to say thank you all for for coming out and watching some entertaining cricket. This is the Strictly FX Super 7